Medical one. That's why it's got the light beam.
I see.
For the...
Yeah.
But we are here.
Oh, hello.
And along.
And back.
And back.
And sideways.
Back. Sideways.
Forwards.
Forwards.
Backwards. Some as big as your head.
For Star Trek, the original series.
TOS the series.
TOS the series. So last time was, I think, Metamorph. I keep trying to deal with that so we don't see it. Last time was Metamorphosis, which I think was like a woman on a planet that was changing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then the one before that was iMud, which is a lot more memorable.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know. Journey to Babel.
Could be anything.
Journey to Jabal.
Are they going to Babel?
That's
or is it a metaphor?
Babel, is that a religious?
There's the Tower of Babel.
Isn't
where
that fish? Babel's fish?
Yes, but the story is all the humans wanted to build a tower all the way up to the heavens to show how good they were, so they could hang out with God, and God said, "No, you fucking don't," and destroyed the tower.
Flipped the tower over
and made everyone speak different languages. They could never work together again. Because that's a lovely moral, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's why the Babel fish
Don't try to ascend to be better than what you are.
Yeah.
You gotta stay poor, lonely, pathetic humans the rest of your life. Yeah.
It's a Toy story.
So maybe, unless this is about people trying to be better than what they are,
yeah,
some kind of godlike alien is stopping them, or just manipulative god.
Yeah.
Ego man. It's number 15.
Yeah.
But we'll find out, shall we? We'll deploy.
Deploy Star Trek.
English.
Ah.
Oh, dress uniforms.
Feel like my neck's in a sling.
I kind of feel like that at the moment.
Pick up as soon as we get them aboard, be able to relax. Sure. Normal reception tonight. 114 delegates aboard for 2 weeks. 32 of them ambassadors. Half of them out at the other half, and the whole lot touchier than a
Spock just waiting outside the door for them. Sarah! Oh! Spock's dad!
And I saw that on the blurb before we started.
Fucking cheap. I make a point not to look at it.
I didn't know not to look at it, and when I looked at it, I'd already seen it. Next time, I'll just avoid looking at the screen in this room until you tell me to.
Well, like, I don't pay attention. Like, I know it says Star Trek episode, and then it's got
but
stuff
I don't
about...
know that it is that until I've seen it.
So he does become a reoccurring character, even in like he goes on through to like the TNG era. Spock's like slightly hiding behind the door. He's like, I don't want to meet my dad. Yeah.
When I was 7, I literally spent about 2 weeks just practicing over and over again until I could do it.
Remember. I did eventually. Oh yeah, shit! And this is the same guy who played the first Romulan we met back in Series 1.
Oh.
That was a fact I knew anyway, was that Sarek was also the guy to play the first ever Romulan.
I guess they...
Apparently too many people are using this account at the moment, so I'm going to try the DVD. Nothing about here, I guess.
Yeah.
So where about where we were. Oh, but... Sorry, you'll have to sync it up again. Do I know you? I was expecting it to be a bit cold. Door.
I call her that because she is my wife.
And she who I have had sex with.
Our pleasure, man.
Spock's mummy.
Mr. Spock will conduct you. I prefer another guy.
Wow, wow, wow.
Mr. Spock, we'll leave orbit in 2 hours. Care to beam down and visit your parents?
Oh, he hasn't told them.
Ambassador Sarek and his wife are my parents.
Dum dum dum.
Space, the final frontier.
Almost final frontier. They're near the end, but not quite at the end frontier.
It's not
Yeah.
quite at the frontier.
Not quite at the frontier, a little bit more towards the back tier.
Yeah. New civilizations.
Civilizations.
Civilizations. Sid Meier's Civilizations 5s. There, we can use that to sync it up.
Starring Shillian Wapner.
Oh,
Oh, Billy
or
Shit.
would it be Warring Stillium Warring Shillium Statler?
Shillian Stantler,
Yeah, that's
the
the one.
Pokemon.
And the Forest Kelly as Dr. McCoy.
But which forest?
That one.
The forest.
Yeah.
Janetta Bubble.
PC Fontana, one of the main ones in it.
The name does sound familiar.
Yeah.
We've had it before.
Log, stardate 3842.3. We have departed Vulcan.
Spock's parents sort of odd.
Since it is in our sector, the Enterprise has been assigned to transport ambassadors.
I like the nacelles on his mother.
Vitally important council. The issues of the council are politically complex. Passengers, explosives. This is the engineering section. There are a number of emergency backup systems from main control. Over here are a number of control computers.
He should be in every room they go to.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
Human smile with so little provocation.
And you haven't come to see us in 4 years.
The situation
he didn't even reply to my birthday message.
has not changed. My wife, that's it.
My wife.
Mr. Spock, a moment, please.
The three of you are going to need to talk this
So,
out.
yeah. Sure, Captain, you're just making this awkward.
Computer components. I gave Spock his first instruction in computers, Captain. He chose to devote his knowledge to Starfleet instead of the Vulcan Science Academy. If you will excuse me, Captain.
50% of this episode just going to be shots of them looking back and forth at each other, yeah.
Did not mean to offend. I thought that offense is a human emotion, Captain. I'm returning to my quarters. Continue.
I wish you had not taken my wife and I to that super glue dispensary. We are now stuck together.
Understand?
Amanda,
You know, the super glue dispensary just happened that's on the Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's like the TARDIS, they just got everything.
shall we continue the tour of my husband's physical?
Son of already planned.
Well, he's a Vulcan. I'm his wife.
And Spock is his son.
You don't understand the Vulcan way, Captain. It's logical. It's a better way than ours. But it's not easy. It has kept Spock and Sarek.
Spock.
Spock.
For 18 years.
Spock is my best officer
Spock.
and my friend.
I'm glad he has such a friend. It hasn't been easy on Spock.
It's like a Londoner saying spark.
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 At home nowhere. Except Starfleet.
I take it
Sparkfleet.
that Spock disagreed with his father on the choice of career.
I take it that Spock agreed with his father on the career.
He was the pride of the Academy. Sparky Boy, they call
An
him.
instrument of civilization. And it's a better opportunity for a scientist to study the universe than he could get at the Vulcan Science Academy.
means no.
Followed his teachings, as Sarek followed the teachings of his own father.
They're both stubborn.
Human trait, Captain.
How did he do that with his mouth?
The whistle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain, I picked up some sort of signal. Just a few
We'll put it back down.
Source?
Well, that's what bothers me, sir. Impossible to locate. There wasn't enough of it.
Oh.
Sensors show nothing in the area, but it was a strong signal, as though it was very close.
Go to alert status form.
If Harry Hill's TV book was around when this was on, it would be like Whistling Smile on Star Trek.
Captain's log, stardate 3842.4. The Interplanetary Conference will consider the petition.
Just various people with just different paint on their skin.
Yeah. All aliens.
Has been claimed by some of the races now aboard our ship as delegates. Races who have
Oh, that's
strong-
all. I thought that was a bomb
Yeah.
then. I was like, they get.
It's a carafe of marijuana wine.
Yeah.
Enterprises to make sure
What are they
that
putting in it?
no
These little
break out among the delegates
colours.
before the conference begins.
Some medieval silver people. Oh, the Mavellans.
The Babel. I think I meant, are they Andorian?
Oh.
Possibly, I could be wrong.
Physiology. Isn't it unusual for a Vulcan to retire at your age? After all, you're only 102. 102.437 precisely.
Oh. I didn't ask you precisely.
I had other concerns.
My prostate.
Yeah.
Sarek of Vulcan. Do you vote with
I have the death penalty in 3 systems.
Vote will not be taken here, Ambassador Goff. My government's instructions will be heard in the council chambers on Babel.
I think they are Andorians because they've got the antenna on the
Mm.
Sarek of Vulcan. I must you know, Gary. The council hears vote carries others. I will know where he stands and why. Millerites do not argue for reasons. They simply argue. No, gentlemen. Ambassador Sarek is quite correct when he points out this is not the council chamber of Babel. I am fully aware that the ignition
Babel? Babel?
corridor was a highly available issue,
Global?
but you won't solve it here.
Bible. Oh.
You are correct, Captain. But logical. I am at peace, Captain. You will excuse me.
He just checked him out as they walked away.
Ambassador, we debated during my last council session.
Basta guy. Lost.
Spock, I've always suspected that you were a little more human than you let on. Mrs. Sarek, I know about the rigorous training of Vulcan youth, but tell me, did he ever run and play like the human children?
Mother, don't embarrass me.
Yeah. He did have a pet sailor he was very fond of.
Solid.
Sailor.
Sort of a
A type of
fat teddy bear.
parasitic worm.
A teddy bear? Excuse me, Doctor. It's been a rather long day for my wife.
My wife.
We're exchanging long protein strings.
Teddy bear. Not precisely.
Don't call me that in public.
Teddy bears are alive.
You know, that's only our bedroom name.
Reach to Captain Kirk. Captain, sensors are registering.
Captain, we're about to die.
I love that even though they're all aliens, they all look like they're from the 60s.
Mm.
Alarm the passengers, Trigger.
Oh, I shouldn't have announced this on loudspeaker
Yeah.
then. Sorry, Captain.
Good morning.
Full ship, Captain. Been there 5 minutes, remaining outside tracer range with 3 minutes of sensors.
Identification.
Just lost, they want to follow us home.
Sensors indicate this is some high school scout ship, but configuration is unfamiliar.
Oh.
Most unusual. Does she answer a hail?
I tried all frequencies and hooked on the universal translator, no response.
I am getting
Welsh.
translator. Take records for authorized ships.
All known frequencies, including Welsh.
Except ours. Get a guess, don't you? Yes, Captain.
There's a fucking spaceship, can't you see?
Mr. Chico, of course, intercept that vessel. I want to see what she looks like.
Look, his little medal, I just realised.
Mr. Chekhov, ramming speed and...
Not even a mother may do that. He is a Vulcan.
He's also human.
He's a Starfleet officer.
But you didn't approve of Starfleet.
It's not a question of approval. The fact exists. He is in Starfleet.
Mm.
He must command respect if he is to function.
Simon, you're proud of him, aren't you? You're showing almost human pride in your son.
Ha!
What is this term you mean? Pride.
It does not require pride to
Group of
ask
lions.
the son to give him the respect which is his due. Not as my son, but as father. Do you understand?
Not really, but
Yes, but I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I love you anyway. I know it isn't logical.
Vessel changing course, heading toward us at high warp speed.
I warp speed.
Oh! So you got a bit of dirt in there.
It's just what he gets from looking at that little screen every day. Roll.
Interesting.
Flew straight past us.
Traveling at approximately warp 10.
He
Nanny?
turned into little piles of slime.
Lizard
Was it?
people, yeah.
Starfleet acknowledges
We'll get to that episode one day.
situation and confirms.
Couple of years.
No authorized Federation vessel is spotted.
It'll take us the same amount of time it took to get from TOS to that episode for us to get to that episode, but...
By the time we get to that episode, they'll have warp speed in real life.
Maneuverable. And unidentified. Mr. Spock, full analysis of sensor readings. I want to know who that intruder is.
How did he get in?
In through the window.
In through the window, that was funny. Star something.
Yep.
Oh, that was a bad cut. Completely different position. I mean, continuity wise. Shit, what was I watching?
Just goes up behind him and just goes, tap tap.
Does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
You seem unwilling to wait for the council meeting at that time. No matter. We favor admission.
You favor? Why?
Under Federation law, Corridon can be protected, and its wealth administered for the benefit of its people.
It's well for you. Vulcan has no mining interest.
Corridon has nearly unlimited wealth of dilithium crystals, but it is underpopulated and unprotected. This invites illegal mining operations.
Hint, hint.
Some of your ships have been carrying Corridon dilithium crystals.
You call us thieves?
Oh.
I love just the. And it just goes flying.
Yeah.
What you have between yourself and your business.
Just,
I'm running the ship.
Telekinetic.
Will be informed, of course.
Can I have a word of those? But can I have one of the originals?
Payment for your supply.
No, I'll just put them there to tease you.
Threats are illogical. Payment is usually expensive.
It was 26 workers there originally.
Thank you.
It's okay. Oh. It's like Goblet of Fire. They had an argument and then the next scene he's found dead in the woods.
Captain Kirk.
Ooh.
Joseph, sir. I'm on deck 11, section 8-3. I've just found one of the Tellarites murdered. I think it's the ambassador.
I did it with my abs.
Where's your bin gone? Nice.
Aim for around that bit.
Necklace profit
It's dead, Jim.
by an expert.
We need to name a character in something we do Jim just for he's dead Jim joke.
Who aboard would have that mount? Vulcan.
Oh.
On Vulcan, the method is called Talshaya. It was considered a merciful form of execution in ancient times.
And in modern times, it's just a sport.
Short time ago, I broke up an argument between
I broke up with them.
Gav and your father. Interesting. Interesting.
I'm not sure I.
Spock, do you realize that makes your father the most likely suspect? Vulcan didn't
yes.
approve of violence. You're saying he couldn't have done it? No, Captain. I'm merely saying it would be illogical to kill without reason. But if he had a reason, would he have done it?
Oh yes.
If there were a reason, my father is quite capable of killing. Logically and efficiently.
Two with logic, like a paradox to an AI. This statement is false.
This statement is illogical. Oh, was it her?
Mm.
I must.
So she's like doing it to help her husband, but without even telling her husband, sort of thing. She doesn't want to
Yeah.
see him fail or.
What's wrong? Spock.
Spock. Oh.
What are you all doing stood here, harassing my wife?
Ambassador, tell her I got.
It's called a foursome, ambassador.
Ambassador. What Spock describes as Talshaya. Interesting, yeah. Ambassador.
Although no, maybe it wasn't because he needed the strength and the Talshaya ability.
Yeah,
Technique.
Only on circumstantial evidence is.
that should be one of the two Vulcans we saw in the first scene in the background.
Then where were you, Danielle?
I was in the toilet.
In private meditation, Captain.
I had curry for lunch last night.
Meditation is a personal experience, not to be discussed, especially not with Resman. That's a very convenient excuse.
Like Basil Fawlty.
Oh, it can't be me, I'm dying.
Shrapnel.
But I believe it's something to do with his cardiovascular.
I mean, he is dying.
Can you help him? I don't know that yet.
He's dying, Jim.
I already know he's a recurring character.
Oh yeah, we know he's not going to be dead by the end. Play my tune.
Yes, Captain. I can sense our readings and track titanium from the alien ship's hull. I'm sorry about you. Yes, it could adversely affect our mission. Aren't you worried
You will
about
go
it?
waltz.
Worry is a human emotion, Captain.
Oh,
I accept what has happened.
got the bell in his ear.
Hull seems to have a high density level or is cloaked against sensor probes. It is manned, but sensors cannot make out specifics.
I was just imagining that there's like a string between that one and the one in the hurry's there. He gets up to go somewhere else. Don't know why there'd be a string there, but
It's like tin cans.
oh yeah.
That's how they communicate.
Captain? I picked up the last part of the transmission. Just like that other one. I put the recorder in.
Oh yeah, I've got to remember something was chasing them, so maybe it was that that killed him.
Source bearing 27 Mark 8.
It's the intruder ship, sir.
It's recorded in a Spock station for decoder.
Or it could be the Vulcans want to let this planet into the Federation. The Pokemons don't.
Yeah.
So someone's killed him to make it seem like the Vulcans did it to discredit the idea of that planet joining
Maybe
the
it's
Federation so that they can carry on mining illegally.
Maybe it's one of the completely other races that are, yeah.
It is a known code. There's no detectable pattern. No standard references apply. Are there any conclusions possible from this information? Only negative. It fits none of our computer records. And it is
A negative conclusion. So you end up forgetting a bit of information about something else.
Lieutenant, you've got your sensor located on a wide beam to establish a secret on board this vessel?
Lieutenant, what have I told you about watching porn on duty?
This isn't the House of Commons.
Vessel starts transmitting again. I don't know who on board the Enterprise is proceeding.
Coronation Street theme.
Well, how is he? As far as I can tell from this,
Missing his
briefings,
bones.
Our prime suspect has a malfunction in one of the heart valves, similar to a heart attack in a human. With Vulcan physiology, it's impossible to tell without an operation.
Then do a fucking operation.
Have you had any previous attacks?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
There were 3 others.
Nanny?
My physician prescribed benzocycline for the condition.
Why didn't you tell me?
There was nothing you could have done. Master, when did you have these attacks? 2 before we left Vulcan. The 3rd, a few hours ago, I was on the observation deck. When the Tellarite was murdered, I was quite incapacitated. There were no witnesses. None. Doctor, do you propose surgery for the heart defect? Well, I'm not sure. It's tough enough on a human. On a Vulcan, ordinary operations out of the question. Why? Because of the construction of the Vulcan heart. I suggest that a surgenic open heart procedure would be the logical approach. Yes. My question, okay? Go on, what about it?
What they said.
Asking me something wrong here. Well, this procedure they're discussing would require tremendous amounts of blood for the patient.
Doctor,
We just happen to have a Vulcan right
there
here.
isn't enough Vulcan blood and plasma on board to even begin an operation this time.
There are other Vulcans aboard. My blood type is T negative. Somewhat rare. Even for a Vulcan.
T negative.
Yes, I'd say that's
Oh no, we
rare.
drunk ours.
Blood
So
is-
T
Yeah,
negative.
negative.
We've run a number of blood tests on Mr. Spock. It isn't true Vulcan blood either. It has human blood elements in it.
Should be possible to filter out the human factor.
Oh?
Even you couldn't give that much blood.
Human
Spock. It'd
factor.
kill you. Well, sorry. You must understand the chances are extremely small to find a way to produce sufficient T negative blood. Indeed. I would estimate the odds.
Please don't.
I see the spot. That was Rigelian. Rigelian physiology is very similar to Vulcan. Similar is not good enough. Still experimental. That's look promising. Spock, we would need such great amounts of blood that even if the drug worked on the Vulcans as well as the Rigelian, which I doubt, it would still drain Sarek to a critical level. I consider the safety factor low, but acceptable. In fact, I've never
Kill my dad.
Oh, I've studied the anatomical types. I know where all the organs are. But that's a lot.
So did she, apparently.
Oh.
So if I don't kill it with the operation, the drug probably will.
What drug, Doctor?
The cocoa just shoveled into his.
My husband is asleep. What drug?
A chemical stimulant to speed up reproduction and replacement of blood in the body. It's only experimental. It has been used successfully on test subjects on Rigel 5. It places a tremendous strain on the spleen and the liver. Sarek's condition is to with killing. Chapel. I underwent a physical examination last week. Would you pull those records, please?
Already pulled. You're perfectly healthy, Mr. Spock.
What is that got?
You're going to use it on yourself? A transfusion from you to your father.
It would seem the only answer.
Well, no, let him die.
Yeah.
It could kill you.
Oh shit, does Spock not make it past this episode?
No, no.
Damn.
I
That's
can't
another universe version of Spock in the Abrams films.
Yeah.
You automatically condemn Sarek to death.
You must choose one. Your wife, not your wife, your husband or your son.
Or neither.
Or neither.
That's the three options.
If Sarek dies, then we'll just kill Spock.
Yeah. He reminds me of him.
Volunteer myself as the blood donor.
Dunno.
Kebab.
I'd be at my station.
Blood donor kebab. You're giving me a little bit of PDF. PDF? Whatever it is. Plastic. Oh? Okay.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, they're gloves. I thought the Andorian just had white hands then. They hadn't painted any hands or anything on it.
Wrestling move.
I was
Stab
laughing
him
at
up the bum.
I was laughing at the sound effect.
Oh yeah.
Dunk. Oh. Oh no, my odd. Oh no, it is armour. It looks a bit like a weird cape thing. Where the fuck did that come from then?
Yeah. We missed a scene.
Mark here.
Spark here.
Fine. In my quarters. I've been attacked by an Andorian.
Okay, they are.
Security.
Medical.
Security team. Captain.
Oh, good, good,
Captain.
good passing out acting there.
Snake.
Captain's log. Star date 3843.4. First officer stalking in temporary command. Captain has been critically wounded by one of the delegates to the Babel conference. The ship is on alert status. We are still being followed by the intruder vessel. It's a bad wound. Punctured left lung.
Bad wound bay.
Centimeter so lower, gone through the heart.
Oh.
I'll be in the brig questioning the Andorian prisoner.
Doctor, he's back
With
in sight.
force.
Spock. The father is much worse. There's no longer a choice.
Your father is dead.
We can begin as soon as you're prepared. No, Doctor.
Father is dead.
My first responsibility is to the ship.
Ah.
Passenger safety is my Starfleet order of first importance. We are being followed by an alien, possibly hostile vessel. I cannot relinquish command under these circumstances. Get command over the sky.
He's half drunk. I don't trust him.
Command requirements do not recognize personal privilege. Be in the brig interrogating the Andorian.
Still is my available stuff. I know nothing of him except
Subjected to questioning under verifier scan and truth drug.
I thought that buzzing was my computer then.
Just his mind has been
It is on the episode.
preconceived plan.
my people are a violent race, but when no crowd can be heard.
With you, however.
Suggest the plot. How could it profit us? How?
Do not know. There is no logic in Feller's attack upon the captain. There is no logic in Gav's murder.
Perhaps you should forget logic. Devote yourself. Motivations. Passion. Again. Those are reasons for murder.
Oh. Sometimes logic isn't always the answer.
Yeah.
Not everything is logical.
That is logical.
You must turn command over to somebody else.
Mother, when I was commissioned, I took an oath to carry out responsibilities which were clearly
When I was commissioned and built.
specified.
Any competent officer.
My prime
can
directive.
Only you can give your father the blood transfusion that he needs to live.
Any competent officer can command this ship under normal circumstances. The circumstances are not normal. We are carrying over 100 valuable Federation passengers. We're being pursued by an alien ship that is subject to possible attack. There has been murder and attempted murder on board.
The needs of the many.
Duty.
Oh.
Your duty is your father.
Bitch, I've been wiping up your duty since you were 5 years, since you were born.
If I could get
Yeah, you just didn't
Didn't do it
until-
for the first 5 years.
Just came out of his mouth.
Sarek understands my reason.
Well, I don't. It's not human. Oh, that's not a dirty word. You're human too. Let that part of you come through. Your father's dying.
How can you have lived on Vulcan so long, married a Vulcan, raised a son on Vulcan, without understanding what it means to be a Vulcan?
But this is what it means. I know more than that.
I understand it, I just don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
A way of life which is logical and beneficial. We cannot disregard that philosophy of every personal game. No matter how important that game might be.
Nothing is as important as your father's life.
It's the trolley problem.
You imagine what my father would say if I were to agree. If I were to give up command of this vessel, jeopardize hundreds of lives, risk interplanetary war, all for the life of one person.
When you were 5 years old.
Oh.
And came home, stiff-lipped, anguished, because the other boys tormented you, saying that you weren't really Vulcan. I watched you, knowing that inside, the human part of you was crying. And I cried.
I'm talking, of course, about the twin you ate
You
in the
do,
room.
yes, the one we keep in the attic.
There must be some part of me in you. Some part that I still can reach.
Not without a scalpel, mother.
Being Vulcan is more important to you. Then you'll stand there, speaking rules and regulations from Starfleet and Vulcan philosophy, and let your father die.
I don't quite get the Journey to Babel name
They're
yet.
going to Babel.
They're just going.
Yeah.
They just wanted to keep up the theme, so they called the place Babel.
So now,
I guess if it's where council delegates and stuff all converse and chat, it's kind of like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
All the different languages.
Oh.
How does one open one?
That's not how you do it, Spock.
I'd like to get my hands on the guy with the sledgehammer.
the one who hit you.
Oh, the one inside my hand. I don't want to know if
Do you think they still use sledgehammers in this year, or
Oh,
I'm sorry.
do you think they just have like machines for it? Wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Operate. What's stopping you? Thought you were already. I was. When you became entered, Spock assumed command. He's gonna stay there till you get back on your feet, even if it costs Sarek his life. Regulation.
Well, luckily it's not my feet that's injured.
Yeah.
Alive. We're doing his duty, but I'm not gonna let him commit matricide. Jim, if you stand, you can start to bleed again.
Ah, okay, sorry.
Sarek will die without that operation. And you can't operate without transfusions from Spock. I'll convince Spock I'm alright.
I think I might have to wear a red shirt for it.
Yeah.
Susie leaves the bridge. I'll turn the time up to Scotty and report to my board. Well then, fill your prescription.
Ah, hello, Spock.
Douche,
I'm
yeah.
quite alright.
I'll take over.
Just walks down those steps and just hits the deck. I'm fine, I'm fine.
I certify him because
My legs just had that power nap.
I have an operation to perform and both of us are required. Get out, Spock. Here we go. What's the status of the intruder?
No change, sir. Maintaining its distance.
Any further transmissions, Lieutenant? Oh, Mr. Scott to the bridge.
Alright, sir, he's gone. Ah.
Moving closer.
Mr. Scott's just gone on annual leave.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Lay that order. I'll stay here.
He's literally just on another deck of the ship. He's like, I've booked this holiday weeks ago.
No, you're not. I don't care who's fucking dying.
Specific order.
Oh.
Security. Security to the brig. Search the prisoner immediately. Greetings, nurse.
Our Father who art in heaven.
First reading is John 4:11.
Yeah.
I wish I knew whether that was good or bad. Initiate sterile field.
Mr. Spock.
Where do you think you're going? I must see the captain. My patients don't walk out in the middle of an operation.
Get that man a picture of the captain.
Realize that your power utilization curve is not the norm.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, get that man a sedative. Night night.
What is your father's life?
I was gonna say I like how he's just doing this operation where he doesn't actually know everything. So sure you'd at least look it up, but then I realised the machinery they put over them probably just does
Just
it all.
yeah.
So like if something does go wrong, the machinery just goes, "Ooh, fix that."
Yeah. Or before he can do something wrong, it'll warn it. Or so, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, was he not Andorian already? Or
Oh.
had a transmitter in his antennae?
Cook here. Security here. We had to stun the Andorian. He had some sort of transceiver. It was in his antenna.
Did the antenna just come off then? That's fine.
Moving directly towards us.
It's like when a lizard loses its tail if you.
Throw it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lectures on.
So what did he have to do? Cut off an antenna, put the transmitter there, and hold it there until the new one grew over it?
Lasers. And then ready, sir.
Take over response scanners.
Musical chair time. We still don't know who this dude is, whoever's shotting at them. Can we get a bit of stability in our flight,
Yeah.
please?
Let's put the operating table like a big gyroscope so that it stays.
Report on his weapon, Mr.
Sentence recorded. Standard lasers, sir.
Good. They may have more speed with the knockdowns.
Captain, the intercoms are jammed. All the ambassadors are asking what's going on.
Tell them to take
Turbulence.
Yes, but clear that board, Lieutenant.
Just a bit of space turbulence, you know?
Yeah. Air pockets
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm gonna lose both of these men.
Non-air pockets of
Yeah.
un-air.
Or maybe there is just pockets of air and that's the problem.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, because I guess if air goes up to space, what happens to
It
it?
just spread out forever. So I
Yeah.
don't know how you'd get a pocket.
Yeah.
Like someone's just fired a bit out of the window or something.
Why is it possible, Scanner?
Aye, sir.
I can't tell if those effects are new or old.
It was the old
Yeah.
ship 'cause it was a model shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had to use an alternative source for this one because someone's on the Netflix.
Are you stimulating?
Oh, there's no smoking in this hospital.
Is it going to be like a magic trick where they'll lift the thing up and it'll be too
Yeah.
hot?
That old portable cardio stimulator.
Nurse, get me my large metal plate.
All engineering and asset-based systems put on priority.
Number 4 shield is buckled, sir.
Auxiliary on.
Switching over. Shield starting up. Number 4 is still weak, sir. If they hit us there again, we'll go all together.
Go right up that button.
Well, this is just like Star Trek Online. We got your shields on different
yeah,
sides.
yeah.
Oh shit, he had the thing from Pulp Fiction in him.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Turns out they're good. They'll have to destroy them. Shit. To win. That was intended from the beginning, Captain. You're not Andorian.
Okay,
Oh,
so yeah,
They
okay.
stuck it on them.
Reports coming in, Captain, every day.
Damage control procedures. All decks.
Maybe they're from the planet that they're trying to join the Federation. Maybe like people on the planet are benefiting from the illegal stuff as well.
Engineering. This is the captain. That power on the port side except for Phaserbanks.
Oh, we just drained everything.
That's starboard power. Bear down. Who are you? Find your own answers, Captain. You haven't long to live. You're a spy, surgically altered to pass as an Andorian, planted in the ambassador's party to use terror and murder to disrupt us, and prepare for this attack. Speculation, Captain. Engineering. That power on starboard side, maintain until...
Well, very good surgical alteration if the antenna
Yeah.
just pop off.
I was just
Oh,
thinking,
shit.
with that sketch, now you'll see he's doing the evil voice.
Oh.
Oh, I fucking see.
Yeah. Thank you for keeping it warm, though.
Yeah.
Did you fart in this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Self-destruct.
There's nothing of it, sir. Shall I hold her on course?
No. Stand by your phases, Mr. Terrell.
Aye, sir. Lasers standing by.
Big fan of the unexpected.
Yeah.
People like Julius Caesar back in the day, like he basically just won a load of battles because he just did things that the other generals just thought, what the hell's he doing that for?
Okay.
We're dead as far as it counts.
You're baiting him. You're trying to lure him in.
Haha.
Here he comes.
There's a space shark.
Oh.
Your fire, Mr. Terrell.
Lasers locked on target. Range. Closing.
15,000 G cubes in closing.
75,000 kilometers.
Fire.
Pow pow boom. Sounds like the witch's theme from Wizard of Oz.
I can't remember it.
Oh. The dead Jim.
Secure from general quarters. Lieutenant.
It's just standing there.
Frequency.
You have failed, you just deactivate. Oh?
Oh.
But no surrender, Captain. They had orders to self-destruct.
Wow. Never find out who they were or what they're,
No,
why they were doing any of this.
It gets explained in an Enterprise
Enterprise
episode.
episode where they travel back in time and
Lieutenant. Relay to Starfleet's command. Tell them we have a prisoner.
what it
Only
is.
temporarily, Captain.
Bite down on the sign
I had
note.
orders to self-destruct too.
Is that what he's done?
Slow poison. Quite painless, actually, but there's no known antidote. Anticipate another 10 minutes of
Take
life.
sick bay.
Is calculated.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So did they. Let's check out. Take over.
But sir, when I'm in charge, they will bully me.
Are you quite through shaking the ship around? Sorry, Con. Well, I don't mind telling you. Sure make it difficult for a surgeon trying to...
Come and look at my husband's and son's corpses.
Corpses, yeah.
You did this. I name you Captain.
The destroyer of Vulcans.
Some doctors have all left. Captain, I believe you'll find the alien. We damage the ship. They destroy themselves to avoid capture. Bones, Bellows' body will rush to the lab on an autopsy performed as soon as possible. I think you'll find he's an Orion, Doctor. Orion.
Huh?
Intelligence reports that Orion smugglers have been raiding the Corridon system. But what would they gain by an attack on Starfleet? Mutual suspicion and interplanetary war. Of course, Orion carefully neutral. They clean up by supplying dilithium to both sides and continue to raid Corridon. The thing that confused me was the power utilization curve. It made them seem more powerful ship was constructed for a suicide mission. Since they never intended to
Suicide.
return to their home base, they could use 100% power on their attacks. I don't understand why I didn't think of it earlier. You might have had something else in mind. Hardly seems likely. Oh, but thank you.
And you, Sarah, would you also say thank you to your son
I don't understand.
for saving your life?
I didn't know I had a son.
Oh yeah, shit.
Spock acted in the only logical manner open to him. One does not thank logic, Commander.
Logic. Logic. I'm sick to death of logic. Do you want to know how I feel about your logic?
Emotional. There's always been that need. Why did you marry her? At the time, it seemed the logical thing. If you keep arguing with your kindly family doctor,
Spock's just like, hold on, I thought he was better.
cooperate, you'll be out. Doctor, I think I'll return to my station now. You are at your station. Dr. McCoy, I believe you're enjoying all this. Yep. I've never seen him look so happy. Shut up.
Cease and desist.
Quit your chatter.
It's like the one time he gets to boss around the two most powerful people on the ship. Or, you know, most authority.
Yeah.
You know, I finally got the last word.
Okay.
I thought we were going to see Spock's dad go.
Okay. Interesting episode. But like,
And you can use that to sync up.
I thought that it says Sarah. I thought that said Shrek.
It's all Vulcan now.
It's all Vulcan now. Okay. Yeah. It was. Wouldn't say it was a standout episode.
No, it was decent enough.
I guess the biggest part of it was that we met Spock's parents.
Yeah.
It was kind of the biggest part of the episode.
Yeah.
Um,
Some good interactions, especially at the end there. But
It did the explanation of who and what the guy was kind of just sort
a
of
lot of it just came out of nowhere.
just tacked on at the last minute. Yeah.
Even like some of the scenes just suddenly came out of nowhere, didn't they?
Just
Yeah.
cut to it, and he's in the middle of a
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
It's like,
Maybe they had to cut it down for time or something.
yeah. Maybe that in the remastered version you get like the odd
Yeah.
scene or something that's like been cut out or something.
I was
I
gonna,
don't know.
I was gonna say there was a bit where like I noticed that the guy was like this with his drink, and then it cut to the other shot and he was like this. You know.
Oh,
It was,
okay, yeah,
It
yeah.
reminded me of I was watching The Lord of the Rings of the Power
Oh.
yesterday, and there was a scene where someone was in the foreground looking at something, and the other person in the scene was in the background talking to him slightly out of focus. And you could see the guy's lips moving in the background, and they
They
did not
didn't
match what he
match.
was saying at all. I was
It's
like,
just a bit of silence and they're still moving,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I never understand why
Yeah.
they don't do better with things. Anyway,
If
it
it
reminded me of that.
doesn't match, why don't you redo it? Or
Yeah.
not the budget, I guess.
Maybe they
Like,
just spent the last dollar of their $1 billion.
yeah. Or do it a couple of times at the time, so just in case.
Yeah, I guess like an edit, they must have thought, oh, I don't like that line. Better redo
Yeah.
it. But then like put the guy a bit in shadow a bit more or something, or crop the shot.
Yeah, sort of defocus it a bit so that it's harder to make out or something.
Or maybe they just thought no one would notice. I wonder how many people noticed. That's the
Nowadays,
question.
in the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Anyway,
but
sorry.
yeah. Oh, it just kind of keeps up its pace, Star Trek. I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
We haven't had a bad episode. It just wasn't necessarily a standout,
Yeah.
and that's kind of something we say quite a lot throughout this series. It's
Yeah.
there has been standout
Well-
ones, but yeah.
I almost called him Shrek. Spock hasn't grown his beard yet, so we haven't hit
True.
the best bit.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
That's how it works. I'm sure I heard that
That's-
about Star Trek. That's
Yeah,
right, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But well, it is TNG. Look,
Yeah, I know.
'cause- yeah,
It's
yeah.
a joke.
But then you asked like the question afterwards
Yeah.
seemed like a legitimate question.
Sorry, I was acting too well.
What's next?
Oh, next.
Check the archives.
Next is a clothes shop.
Oh yeah,
I bought a lot
yeah.
of my shirts from Next. Actually, they're good for slim fit shirts.
The next gap.
Where are we? Disc 4, isn't it? Hang on.
We will be on this.
Oh yeah, we will
now.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is Friday's Child.
Oh.
Friday's Child is full of grace.
Yeah, I thought it was something like
Well,
that.
yeah.
I broke my window.
Oh.
Because isn't it like Wednesday's Child is full of sorrow or something, and that's why the character in the Addams Family is called Wednesday.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know the whole rhyme. I know one of them's like, Thursday's Child is full of face or something. Which I was like, is that just
Full of face?
Yeah, like they're fat. What does that mean? Now the first thing I thought was, isn't Friday the guy from Robinson Crusoe? Robinson Crusoe's cast away on an island, and the other guy's called Friday. I'm pretty certain.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know Robinson Crusoe.
Me neither, but I know.
Of it.
Yeah. I think that's right. So I'm wondering if it's might be related to that. Like maybe it's
That'll do.
some castaways had a kid or whatever,
Oh, okay.
or like some native.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Or it could be full of face, or whatever it is.
Join us next time when we're full of face.
Oh. Am I off screen?